Up to this point, we've talked only about fires that hurt people or damage property. But fire is, of course, also a helpful, powerful tool when it's used with caution and respect. Everyone knows that fire can warm us and cook our food, but it can do much, much more than that. Planned burning can be used to renew and revitalize farmland and grazing land. Pastures that have been responsibly burned to rid them of weeds rebound quickly with thick, green, highly nutritious grass. People who work in the important areas of land management, conservation, reclamation and forestry may use fire to manage forests and grasslands. A carefully planned fire cleans out invasive plants and helps other plants regenerate. Some plants need fire in order to activate their seeds or buds, or to clear out a thick canopy to let sunlight shine on seedlings. If fires don't start naturally in places where they're needed for plant regeneration, highly trained specialists can often help nature along a little bit with a planned, managed burn. Remember, you might think you have a fire under control, but only a trained expert understands what variables are needed to bring a fire under control. And although a planned burn by a trained expert can help nature, most fires do unimaginable damage. People and animals die or are horribly injured in home fires. According to the National Fire Protection Association, in 2009 there were more than 362,000 residence fires. About 2,500 people died in those fires. And remember that we're just talking about residences and not including any other type of fire. More than 12,000 people were injured, and the fires did more than $7.5 billion worth of damage. During this same year, 80 firefighters lost their lives. In uncontrolled wildfires and range fires, the death and injury tolls also include livestock, wild animals, and vegetation that may be ecologically or economically critical. Every destructive fire takes its toll, but the final costs involved can be astronomical. Every day, across the nation, people suffer from the effects of fire. People who could be our family, friends, or neighbors. Those physically involved with a fire or fighting a fire may die or be horribly injured. An entire community can suffer deep, long-lasting psychological damage from a fire. Fires can result in lost jobs, lost housing, lost population, higher insurance costs, and lawsuits. Watching an unmanageable fire destroy everything in its way is devastating. The most heartbreaking aspect of all is that in almost every case, that fire could have been prevented.